YouTubers who went from famous to forgotten. There was a time when these creators were everywhere. You couldn't open YouTube without seeing their videos. Millions of people watched them. Their names were instantly recognizable. They were the creators everyone talked about, but YouTube changes fast, new creators appear, trends disappear, and sometimes the biggest name on the platform slowly fade away. Today, we're looking at YouTubers who reached incredible levels of fame and what happened when the internet moved on. Number 1, Leafy is here. Back in the mid-2010s, commentary YouTube was exploding, and one creator was at the center of it. Leafy is here.
So about 3 months ago, I uploaded a video titled CSGO versus Call of Duty. And in the video, I said that Call of Duty had some cool things, but overall CSGO was the better game. I think I said that about 3 times. And I even put in the description, I think CSGO is an overall better game.
His videos were everywhere, his style was different, fast edits, jokes, and roasting the internet drama before it was even considered a huge genre. At his peak, Leafy had millions of subscribers, and was one of the most talked about creators online. Whether people loved him or hated him, everyone knew who he was. But YouTube started changing. The platform became more strict with content policies, and Leafy's style became more controversial. Eventually, his channel was removed. And just like that, one of the biggest creators from old YouTube era disappeared. The crazy thing is that many newer viewers have never even heard of him, which shows how quickly the internet can go from fame to disappearing. Number 2, Sky Does Minecraft.
Yep.
Read this book.
I don't know how to read.
Read it out loud.
Alright.
What? Sexual chocolate?
This is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down, so I'll take a minute and sit right here and...
Yeah.
Take on, Prince of Bel-Air! I wasn't born God, but when it came near...
Dude, that's scary. Someone should call the cops.
There was a point where Minecraft YouTube was unstoppable, and one of the biggest names in that era was Sky Does Minecraft. During Minecraft's golden age, Sky had some of the largest gaming channels in the world. His videos got millions of views, his personality was instantly recognizable, and his fans were everywhere. For many people, Sky Does Minecraft was Minecraft YouTube. But as time passed, Minecraft changed. The audience grew older, new creators took over, and the channel slowly lost the attention it once had. Then after several controversies and personal issues, Sky's online presence became much smaller. A creator who once represented an entire era of YouTube became mostly remembered through old videos. Number 3, DanTDM.
Oh, the right one has been chosen. Press start.
Now this one's a little different because DanTDM didn't exactly disappear, but he went from being one of the biggest creators in the world to someone who isn't talked about nearly as much anymore. During Minecraft's peak, Dan was everywhere. Millions watched his videos, and his character, Dr. Trayaurus, became iconic. He was basically one of the faces of Minecraft. At one point, uploading a DanTDM video almost guaranteed millions of views, but eventually, trends changed. Minecraft's popularity went through different phases, and younger audiences moved toward new creators. Dan still has a massive audience, but the same time when he completely dominated YouTube has passed. And honestly, going from one of the biggest creators on the planet to just a successful creator is pretty insane. Number 4, Jenna Marbles.
Hello there, friends, and welcome to my tutorial on how to trick people into thinking you're really good looking. If you were born really ugly like me, have no fear. There's steps you can take to be good looking, kind of. I've already taken some steps before we even start. I bleached the absolute shit out of my hair, and I tanned my skin because if I didn't, I would look like an albino.
Jenna Marbles was one of the original YouTube legends. Before influencers were a normal thing, there was Jenna. Her videos weren't complicated, she didn't need any crazy editing, She just had a personality people connected with. Millions of people watched her comedy videos, and she became one of the most recognizable creators of YouTube's early years. But in 2020, Jenna decided to leave YouTube. She talked about old videos she no longer felt represented her, and stepped away from creating content. And unlike many creators who disappeared because they lose popularity, Jenna left while people still loved her. Years later, fans still talk about her, like today. Because sometimes the biggest creators don't disappear because they failed, but because they simply just want to leave. Number 5, FouseyTube.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Is this your wallet?
Yeah.
Okay, pay close attention to it, because you never know what's gonna happen. See how fast that is? Speed of light. You ready for it? You don't look like you're ready for it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Ready.
You ready?
Ready.
Watch this. It's gonna disappear in 3, 2.
Before prank channels became controversial, FouseyTube was one of the biggest creators of doing them. His videos regularly got millions of views, he had huge collaborations, and his channel was growing extremely fast. At his peak, FouseyTube was one of YouTube's biggest personalities, but over time, things started changing. His content direction changed. There were public controversies, and viewers who once followed him began moving on. His channel to this day does still exist, but the level of fame he once had is completely different. It is a perfect example of how difficult it is to stay at the top of YouTube because getting famous is hard, but staying famous might be even harder. And last but not least, number 6, FGTV.
It's FGTV!
What's up, FGTVers? It's Dad and it's Baby, Duddy and Chase. We are playing Who's Your Daddy? Yeah! Today we're playing this game where basically, look at this funky little spider. I have a son. Look, he's coming out of his room there. Hello, son. Oh, hi, little baby. Now, he's the baby, and he's actually on a mission to get hurt. And I have to be a father and don't let him get hurt. And I can do things like say, baby, you're coming back upstairs and going in your crib.
So, before I cover this one, I do know that recently FGTV came back, but as I wrote the script, it was before they kind of came back to YouTube the way they did. So, don't come at me about that. Family channels have always been huge on YouTube, and FGTV was one of the biggest. Their combination of gaming, comedy, and family content made them incredibly popular. For years, millions of viewers watched every single upload, especially younger audiences, but as those viewers got older, their interests changed. New creators appeared, new trends took over, and the channel became less dominant than it was during its peak. They didn't vanish, but they became part of an older YouTube era. Kind of like finding an old Roblox game you used to play every day and realizing nobody's online anymore. The internet has a strange way of replacing people. A creator can spend years becoming famous and suddenly the world just moves on. But even if these creators aren't at their peak anymore, they still changed YouTube forever. They still created trends, inspired millions, and many of them helped build the platform we know today. Because on the internet, you might not stay famous forever, but your impact can. Who do you think had the biggest fall from YouTube fame? Let us know in the comments.